Okay. Hello people and welcome back to another video on the Mr. channel. Sorry for that little bit of a crash out. Today we're going to be looking at a brand new game actually that's just been announced. The reason I had a bit of a crash out is because I just recorded this video, but it turns out my my mic broke. Yes. Anyway, welcome to Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor from DOVETAIL Games. So, well, it's just a bit of a shock, really. Yeah, a bit of a shock. I don't really know how to explain this. So, this is a brand new standalone title from DOVETAIL Games in partnership with Mattel, and I'm fairly certain the Tanny Railway as well, for producing giving them the Railway Series map. Even though it's not a Railway Series game, it's a CGI series game that was based in 2021 with TV series Tidmouth, so very interesting. So it reads, we're absolutely thrilled to announce, in collaboration with our friends at Mattel, DOVETAIL will be releasing a brand new standalone Thomas and Friends experience across the island of Sodor. Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor will be coming soon in 2026. Yes, it's going to be a 2026 release. This is going to be interesting. So what to expect? A total of 8 stories await. I gotta be honest, 8 stories isn't the greatest, because it's a brand new game and there's only 8 things to do, or 8 missions to do. So this includes Thomas and Gordon, Thomas and Bertie's Great Race, Percy's Troublesome Day, and more. So mostly Railway Series titles. Each story features full narration by the legendary Mark Morricone for the ultimate storytelling immersion, which is the 2018, I believe he's the 2018 narrator for season 17 onwards from the Brenner era. Players can ride along with James and experience 4 additional scenarios as part of the Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor Deluxe Edition. So yes, DOVETAIL once at it again, taking more money from people. But, yeah, that's what they need to do, I guess. And that has just failed me, because now I'm not going to get any partnership with them, of course. Anyway, Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor will be playable on PC, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and that's it. So let's have a look at some images over here. We have Thomas and Percy for the promotional art image. I believe this is Gordon's Hill, although we do have a windmill and a viaduct in the background. But this looks quite nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Percy's face over there, but it looks quite nice. Here we have Emily. Okay, yeah, it looks nice, with Vickerstown. So it's a very big route, because like I said, we have Tidmouth and Vickerstown. That's pretty good. So here I have Emily with some red express coaches. Not quite too sure why the brake coach is the wrong way round. Not sure why that is, but that's okay. We do have Trains Mod 6 track over here, which means it is basically Trains Mod 6, but with a different name. So this makes me think, if we're getting a new game that is basically Trains Mod 6, does this mean we're not going to get a Trains Mod 7, and they're just going to keep on Trains Mod 6? Not too sure. The main reason I know this is a Brenner error, or Wabber error, is because there is a number 12 on Emily's tendon, which she didn't receive until, 2022, I don't think. Whenever season 22 was, I believe. This one is Thomas's famous windmill from the very first intro scene. Here we have Annie and Clarabelle, which actually looks really nice. I do like how vibrant the game is. Yes, it does look more toyish and playish. However, I do quite like the fact that it is vibrant. Here we have Tidmouth sheds with, for some reason, concrete floor. Fairly certain it is just ballast in the TV series and CGI series. However, we have Emily, Gordon, Thomas, Diesel, and Percy. Not quite too sure where James is. I know. So this isn't the deluxe edition, so I'm guessing you get James with the deluxe edition. So Thomas and Diesel are reuses of the Thomas Comes to the West Somerset Railway add-on for Train Squad 6. And I know that by just looking at them, really. But what I don't quite like is how they haven't changed Diesel's face colour, because I remember saying when I reviewed the West Somerset version, his face was very dark, it was very grey. I'm not a big fan of that. I should have been the same colour as Thomas's, in my opinion. Here we have this one. This is the deluxe edition promo. It's the exact same. I think Thomas's nose is a bit more shinier, which is pretty funny. And we have including James add-on, so that basically completes my theory. Here are some more images. This is James at Vickerstown Signal Gantry, all-bell Signal Box Gantry number 3. So this is the deluxe edition images now. So here we have obviously James. It looks quite nice, actually. You can see the tender actually has an inside, so we get to see what their cab would look like, because it is interesting, considering we've only ever seen really Thomas and Percy's cab and a little bit of the other characters. It's interesting how they're going to be able to do the other cabs. I'm quite interested in that. And obviously we have lots of rivets, which I love. Not sure why James would have rivets there, or what that is. Why has he got like a metal box covering his spoiler? That's weird. Okay, I don't think it'd be like that, because nothing would be there. Here we have another famous image, the Watermill, Thomas, Annie and Clarabelle. Blimey, this looks nice. Like, again, I really like how vibrant this is. This is a normal edition. This isn't the deluxe edition. So, give or take, London, not London, sorry, Knapford to Vickerstown, give or take 75 miles, which is like an hour of gameplay from one end to the other. That's really good. Hoping there'll be some sort of loop then to do like 2 round trips. On the next image we have Percy and James. This is for the deluxe edition at Knapford with mail trains. I'm guessing this is what the other 4 missions would be, all James missions and mail train missions. Then we have this. I'm fairly certain this is the barge where Thomas, you know, rams into the barge and he goes across the river. Could be wrong though. And obviously it just looks quite nice. We have a Railway Series book, arguably one of the best ones. Railway Series number 12, the 8 famous engines. This one is a release from Rev W. Awdry, the best author in my opinion. And it's quite nice. I'm guessing these are going to be collectibles, because on most routes, or every route, you have like a collectible. Like on the Isle of Wight, you have collectible dinos that you need to find around the map. I'm guessing this is going to be like that with Railway Series Stories. And the final image we have is, I think it's the exact same one that we just looked at. Yeah. So the next 2 are just Reverend Wilbur Awdry's map and office. So quite interesting. I don't really know what to say now. I guess I kind of have to end the video. I'm very sorry. It's been a really good video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, make sure to click that like and subscribe button. I shall see you in the next one. Lots of videos on this coming soon. Anyway, bye for now, my friends. See ya.